do you think will marry first? I'll be married before 25. By 30, all of us will be attending PTA meetings. As soon as we finish school, straight to the altar. Yeah. You think it's that simple? Yes, so no delay. Who is even waiting? You're a joker. No.
4 university best friends believed marriage was the greatest achievement a woman could ever have. They spent over a decade chasing husbands instead of purpose. And by their 30s, they had upgraded their desperation to doing and taking anything, so long as it earned them a Mrs. title. Please do stick with me to the end as this story explores societal pressure, self-worth, emotional abuse, and the importance of building a life beyond marriage. Kindly take a second to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and when you are done watching, please do leave me a comment in the comment section. Share this video with your friends and family. Thank you. So let's get right into it. In 2007, 4 inseparable friends got into a Nigerian university. Ada, Bimpe, Chioma, and Tolu. They were all 18 years old. Whenever lectures ended, they gathered under a giant mango tree beside their faculty. While other students discussed careers, scholarship, or businesses, their conversation always ended the same way.
Who do you think will marry first? I'll be married before 25. My first child before 26. I just want a godly husband. By 30, all of us will be attending PTA meetings.
They already had names for future children. Pinterest boards filled with wedding gowns, folders of engagement rings, photos of dream houses. Marriage was not just a dream, it was their destination. After NYSC, reality arrived. Suitors came and disappeared. Relationships began, then suddenly ended. One fiancé relocated abroad and never called again. Another confessed he wasn't ready. One got another woman pregnant. Another married someone his parents chose. Years passed. 24, 25, 26. Every December, weddings flooded social media. One by one, classmates became wives. Baby dedications, matching family outfits, pregnancy shoots. The 4 friends smiled online, then cried privately. Every visit home became torture. When are we eating rice? So you are becoming old. Don't be too picky. Pray harder. Fast more. Maybe there's something wrong spiritually. Neighbors stopped asking about careers. Nobody cared Ada had become a successful architect. Nobody celebrated Chioma's promotion. Nobody praised Tolu's thriving fashion business. Nobody admired Bimpe's growing school. One question erased every achievement. When are you getting married? Slowly, their identities disappeared. They became the unmarried girls. The pressure changed them. Ada stopped rejecting men she didn't respect. Bimpe visited every prayer mountain she heard about. Chioma spent thousands attending relationship seminars. Tolu allowed a boyfriend to control every part of her life because she feared losing him. Friends introduced them to prophets, matchmakers, relationship coaches. Some collected money, some made impossible promises. Years continued to pass. At 32, it finally happened. Tolu got engaged. The entire group celebrated. This is our breakthrough. They danced all night. The wedding was breathtaking. Thousands attended, beautiful decorations, luxury cars, professional photographers. People said God has finally answered. Nobody knew what waited behind closed doors. 3 weeks after the wedding, Tolu stopped answering calls. When she finally replied, "I'm just busy." Months later, Ada visited unexpectedly. She froze, a bruise hidden beneath her makeup.
Is he hitting you? I bumped into the kitchen door. Come on. Kunle wouldn't hit me.
Ada knew she was lying. The truth emerged slowly. Her husband insulted her daily. He controlled every naira.
told you to
He
stay away
monitored
from
her
those lousy
phone.
friends of
He
yours.
isolated
I
her
only went to
from
visit my
friends.
mom.
To gossip about your home, I
Sometimes
suppose.
he slapped her, then bought flowers, then apologized, then it repeated again. It became a cycle. The girls begged her, leave. She shook her head. I can't. He will change. He promised. I prayed and I have fasted. I've waited 10 years for this marriage. I cannot become a divorced woman. Then she whispered words that broke everyone's heart. If I leave, what was all those years of waiting for? Silence filled the room. Months later, the violence became worse. She lost confidence, stopped laughing, stopped singing, stopped dreaming. One day, she landed in the hospital. The doctor quietly asked, did someone do this to you? Tears rolled down her face. She nodded. Outside the hospital, the four friends sat together. No one spoke for several minutes. Finally, Choma broke the silence. We spent 10 years preparing for a wedding. We spent almost no time preparing for marriage. Nobody disagreed. Recovery was not easy. Tolu eventually found the courage to leave. People talked, some blamed her, others mocked, but slowly she began to heal. Ada pursued a master's degree. Bimpe expanded her school into 2 branches. Chioma started a counseling ministry for single women struggling with societal pressure. For the first time, their lives were no longer on hold, waiting for marriage. Marriage became part of life, not the whole life. Years later, one evening they sat together again, older, wiser and happier now. One young lady approached them. Aunties, I'm afraid I'm getting too old to marry. Tolu smiled gently. She looked at the young woman and said, wanting marriage is not wrong, but never become so desperate to keep a title that you lose yourself. The others nodded because they had learned something many people discover too late. A wedding lasts one day. A marriage is lived every day. And no ring is worth your peace, dignity, or life. This is the end of this story. The moral lesson is that marriage is a beautiful gift, but it should never become the measure of a person's worth. Build your character, purpose, faith, and independence. If marriage comes, let it add to your life, not become your entire life and identity. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your comments down below in the comment section. I would be so glad to read it and to reply you. Like the video if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel. It's me really glad, encourages me to keep posting. I really appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. It is a bye for now.